The L2A3, also known as the Sterling submachine gun, was created by the British Army. It was put into action in 1944 to the end of the Second World War. The L2A3 is one of the 11 SMGs featured in the World War II Phantom Forces. For this video, I will be reviewing this gun with stats, performance, then overall rankings and tips. In short, the L2A3 is a laser SMG with having almost no recoil and godlike accuracy. It sports a 34 size magazine, 550 round per minute fire rate, and which for an SMG is pretty good. Its ammo type is a 9x19mm, which I'm not too familiar with, but that's if anyone wants to know a bit extra. It's a fully automatic with a damage output of 36 to 24 to the body, and it takes about 3 headshots to get a kill and 5 body shots, although there is extra damage drop off at the gun after a certain range. Within 45 studs, this will maintain the amount of damage that it still deals, but once you pass 45, your damage does decrease all the way until 105 studs, where it is at the minimal damage range. The maximum damage range of 45 studs is a little short of 50, which makes a good medium ranged weapon, although its long range is a little better. For its long range, it does meet up to the long range criteria, as its minimal weapon damage doesn't hit minimum until 105 studs. It's not that long of a range, but the L2A3, for an SMG, that's pretty good. The L2A3 has that huge advantage over automatics, literally having no recoil, and which just makes this pretty good. Its overall damage, I would say, is average for an SMG, maybe a little more than average. The L2A3 does have a big downside, the muzzle flash. The muzzle flash makes it nearly impossible to see targets at a medium to long range, forcing most people to equip the flash hider, which removes the muzzle flash, but for a huge cost. Here's where things get worse for the gun. With the flash hider, you're losing 4 damage on the body shot, reducing it to a 20.4, which would still take about 5 shots to get a kill, and the headshot damage is still pretty good. It still maintains a 36, but your max range is now reduced to a 42.75 from 45 studs. Even worse, the minimal damage range is dropped to an 84 studs. That's a huge loss from it being 105, dropping down to 20 whole studs to 84 minimal damage range. There is an upside to this though. Your hip stability and your aim stability gets buffed a lot. Hip going from an estimate of 85% all the way to 99%, and the aim stability from a 45% to a 55% by my estimates. I don't know what the game's code is or what it reveals, but I'm just going to estimate from what I see from this screenshot, and I will be doing that a little more too. Trying not to forget as well the bullet penetration. It's not that good, since it's an SMG, it fields a smaller caliber 19mm ammo type, so that's pretty much the stats of the gun. Here's a clip of me using the gun in a small server, which in the clip you can see it's just a godlike hip-fire laser really take action. As it literally doesn't have bullet spread, how would you use this gun? Well, the L2A3 would do better with attachments. Slap on a vertical grip, armor piercing, and a reflex sight, and with this bad boy, you are more than ready to dominate. The L2A3 with all of these attachments make the gun more or less powerful. From 42.75 with the flash hider, your max range is now 31.5. But the minimal damage range is buffed. Minimal damage range is buffed to 100.5 studs, making it better than just with the flash hider. The headshot damage is decreased to a 20.988, making it a 4 headshot kill, but your body shot damage goes up to a 25.44, way more balanced than the flash hider only. Now you're still at a 5 body shot kill SMG, which is more balanced rather than having the flash hider only. So, and as well as your accuracy on the hip fire goes over 100%. What I estimate it goes up to is 120%, which does seem unrealistic, but it is very, very cool. Aim stability doesn't go up more, but that's the only change with the gun. I'm gonna rank this a B tier gun. It's overall semi-overpowered and it doesn't have recoil, but it's high damage output. Anyways, if you like this review, please leave a like. Also subscribe and leave more comments, suggestions, and ideas. I forgot tips, but yeah, just don't use it if you tend to miss your shots quite a bit, and use it at close range. Also, congrats to the game's Discord community, as they hit 5,000 members, so it's doing pretty darn good, and getting more members and more players each day. Anyways, thank you for watching. I know this might have not been the best of the videos. I'm slowly practicing and trying to get better at making YouTube videos and whatnot, and this is kind of this is literally my first video that I've ever done reading off a script, so I understand that it might sound a little bad, but if you could bear through this, I appreciate it. So, anyways, thank you all for supporting and watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace.